at lahat ng kakulitan. Siyempre, top 1 pa rin tayo sa Metro at Mega Manila with 12.9% shares ngayong June 2025 ayon sa Lamao Media Survey. Kalsada, palengke, trabaho o mapabahay man, kami pa rin ang inyong number 1. Ang inyong himpilan, ang inyong tahanan.
Magandang gabi, Bayang Inulan! It is now 10:31 in the evening. We welcome you to night 3 of our ongoing coverage of the onslaught of the southwest monsoon together with 2 tropical storms that the country is facing tonight. Welcome to koolNews Primetime. It's yours truly, DJ Sen. We are live on Kool FM and on Kool TV, as well as our online radio websites, Zeno.fm and onlineradiobox.com. We are also live on the YouTube channels of TGON News and Fan-Made Archives. And we are also simulcasting with our partners, News Radio 93.1 and Double Metro, 105.1 and CN Radio 1206 AM. We start this evening with the recent update coming from Pag-asa, which is the situation regarding these 2 tropical storms and this low pressure area that we are still tracking down as we speak. Currently, as of 8 p.m. today, which has been issued at 10 o'clock tonight, Tropical Storm Dante is being monitored inside the Philippine Area of Responsibility, and it is located at 790 kilometers east-northeast of Itbayat, Batanes. Maximum winds is at 75 kilometers per hour and maximum gustiness of 90 kilometers per hour. It is moving northwest with 15 kilometers per hour. Meanwhile, for Tropical Storm Emong, it is currently located 165 kilometers west of Sinait in Ilocos Sur with maximum winds of 85 kilometers per hour and maximum gustiness of 105 kilometers per hour. It is moving southwest at 15 kilometers per hour. And this low pressure area with a very high chance of developing into a tropical depression within the next 24 hours is currently located at 2,105 kilometers east of eastern Visayas. We should be getting a bulletin coming from Pag-asa in just a couple of minutes time during the length of our broadcast. And because of Tropical Storm Emong, a storm surge warning has been issued for the following areas with an estimated storm surge height of between 1 to 2 meters in Batanes, Cagayan, Ilocos Norte, Ilocos Sur, La Union, Pangasinan, and Zambales. The next storm surge information will be issued tomorrow at 2 in the morning. Now, keep an eye on Tropical Storm Emong because this one heck of a monster quickly developed into a tropical storm within a single day. Imagine that. And as far as everybody is concerned, we are not raising the possibility of this storm turning into a severe tropical storm because apparently, according to all available data that we have here, this may in fact possibly undergo into a rapid intensification. Now, what does that mean? Obviously, Tropical Storm Emong is currently forming an eye, a typhoon eye. Now, when we say typhoon eye, that precisely means it's not looking good, and that the storm is getting bigger way faster than we initially expected. And in any event, Emong would turn into a typhoon category. There is a very high chance that we might get to see a signal number 3 or signal number 4 in the areas where Emong is going to travel. And in all history of typhoons that we have seen, if you could go back to 2009, this same this different cyclone with the same name, which existed in the country in 2009, traveled east and went straight towards Ilocos region. Apologies if I have to speak that very slowly because I am literally trying to translate here. But for our Filipino viewers, here's some context. Sa naitalang kasaysayan ay ang karibal nitong bagyo noong 2009, ang bagyong Emong din na may international name na Chan Hom, ang isa sa mga bagyo mula sa kanluran ay kumilos at dumaan sa Ilocos region. Dahil mabilis na lumalakas ang bagyong Emong, hindi inalis na umabot sa typhoon category ito, katumbas ng signal number 3 or 4. Now, based on the bulletin that Pag-asa has issued earlier today, I will have to find that thing for you. So this is the 5 p.m. bulletin, in which we will have to wait for the 11 o'clock one later on throughout the length of this broadcast. Based on the track that we have here, there is a very high chance that Emong would turn into a severe tropical storm before it makes landfall within the Ilocos region. So we will be reading, for more context, for more clarity, the bulletin of 5 p.m. today. Signal number 1, by the way, has now been raised in Ilocos Norte, Ilocos Sur, La Union, the northern and western portions of Pangasinan, Apayao, Abra, and Benguet. And again, since we cannot read most of the bulletin right here, because in just a few minutes this will be outdated and we will be reading the new one later on, it's not this doesn't necessarily mean that the signals that are in effect at this time, as of time of writing, as of time of broadcast, which is at 10:38 tonight, is as of now accurate. For Dante, as of 5 p.m., let's see. Okay, for the 5 p.m. bulletin, it says here that Dante is forecast to move generally northwestward over the Philippine Sea for the next 24 hours, before moving west-northwestward towards the Ryukyu Islands and then East China Sea. On the track forecast as of 5 p.m., Dante may exit the Philippine area of responsibility tomorrow afternoon or evening. Dante may slightly intensify over the next 12 hours, but further intensification into a severe tropical storm remains less likely but is not ruled out. Again, we cannot read the entire bulletin because in just a few minutes this will be outdated and we will have to rely on to the 11 p.m. bulletin that they'll be issuing later on. We will be citing now the areas that have declared class suspensions, placed under class suspensions and work in government offices. And here it is as follows. No classes for tomorrow, July 24, and work in government offices are at Metro Manila, Ilocos Norte, Ilocos Sur, La Union, Pangasinan, Cagayan, Nueva Vizcaya, Abra, Apayao, Benguet, Ifugao, Kalinga, Mountain Province, Bataan, Bulacan, Nueva Ecija, Pampanga, Tarlac, Zambales, Cavite, Quezon, Batangas, Laguna, Rizal, the entire Calabarzon, Marinduque, Occidental and Oriental Mindoro, Palawan, and Romblon. We also have, I believe, these 5 provinces are the entire Mimaropa as well. For Bicol region, we have Albay, Camarines Sur, Catanduanes, Sorsogon, and Masbate. While in Western Visayas, we have Antique and Iloilo. And that's the only thing we have from DILG, which has subsequently been approved by a memorandum circular that was issued by the official Gazette. At the same time, earlier today, DILG has also posted a public advisory regarding work from home for DILG offices in affected areas. And it says here, due to the continuous heavy rains brought by the Habagat and in line with the Office of the President, Memorandum Circular number 91, the DILG will implement a work from home arrangement on Thursday, July 24 in the following areas. For NCR, all Metro Manila offices. For Cordillera Administrative Region, we have Ifugao, Benguet, Mountain Province, Abra, Kalinga, and Apayao. Region 1, we have Pangasinan, Ilocos Norte, Ilocos Sur, and La Union. Region 2, we have Nueva Vizcaya and Cagayan. Region 3, Nueva Ecija, Tarlac, Pampanga, Bulacan, Zambales, Bataan. The entire Calabarzon, the entire Mimaropa. For Region 5, we have Sorsogon, Masbate, Albay, Camarines Sur, and Catanduanes. And Region 6, we have Antique and Iloilo. Essential offices, including Emergency 911 and Codex, will remain on site to ensure uninterrupted delivery of critical services. Citing information now coming from Pag-asa in the Southern Luzon Division, orange heavy rainfall warning is issued as of 8 p.m. in Oriental Mindoro and Romblon, while light to moderate with occasional heavy rains are expected over parts of Camarines Sur, Albay, Catanduanes, and Masbate within the next 2 to 3 hours. While moderate rains are affecting parts of Masbate, Marinduque, Camarines Sur, Albay, which may persist within 2 to 3 hours and may affect nearby areas. If you will give me a minute. I have yet to receive... Okay, I have received some clarification here at the moment. Marinduque is a part of the Mimaropa region, and we have told you earlier that the DILG offices in the entire Mimaropa region, but not necessarily the entire Mimaropa region, but most of the Mimaropa region. The only thing that was exempted there is the province of Marinduque. So we're gonna clarify that one for you. And if there's an office coming from okay, there we go. Marinduque is now part of it. So the entire Mimaropa region right here. I am very sorry. My information here has been mixed up. We'll take responsibility for that one. I'll take responsibility for that one. And again, all of Mimaropa is included right here based on the post coming from the ILG. This goes to show that sometimes the news is very fast to the point where sometimes there are slip-ups, as demonstrated and shown by some of our colleagues in the broadcast industry. And you can already tell by this point that we are in the midst of a huge level of uncertainty for the rest of the day today, because nobody knows what will happen until we get to the critical time of 11 o'clock tonight regarding the current situation here in this country. From the Pasig City Public Information Office, as of 9 p.m. tonight, 2,392 families, which comprises of 8,338 individuals, are still at their evacuation centers, with a total of 20 evacuation centers from 11 barangays within the city. And the distribution of relief goods and sleeping kits are being continuously disseminated and distributed to those who are evacuated on all evacuation sites, which is led by the City Social Welfare and Development Office. And Mayor Vico Soto personally went through one of the evacuation centers, monitoring the distribution of said kits and food packs, and together with the City Council as well. We also have here a detailed okay, there it is. Okay, we have the entire list for the NCR division of Pag-asa. This is I believe this is the 8 p.m. one. Is this the 8 p.m. one? There it is, the 8 p.m. bulletin coming from NCR, the NCR division of Pag-asa, the 50th, imagine that, the 50th heavy rainfall warning bulletin release as of 8 p.m. tonight, where orange heavy rainfall warning is issued at Batangas, Zambales, Bataan, a portion of Pampanga, and a portion of Tarlac. While yellow heavy rainfall warning is being felt in Metro Manila, Cavite, Laguna, Rizal, and portions of Tarlac, Pampanga, Bulacan, and Quezon Province. Portion of Bulacan will experience light to moderate with occasional heavy rains, which is on the expecting section, while affecting light to moderate with occasional heavy rains over portions of Quezon Province, Nueva Ecija, and may affect nearby areas as well. For the water basin advisories, if you wanted to know regarding the dams right here, this is the Bicol River Basin, which was issued at 8:30 p.m., where this will run through up until 8. This will be valid until 8:30 in the morning tomorrow, where the weather system that is currently affecting in their area is southwest monsoon. The 12-hour rainfall for the past 12 hours, it says here, is 19 millimeters basin average. And let's see, what else do we have in here? The water level stations that are near or above alert level are the water level stations of Bula, Buhi, Kamaligan, Bato, and Owas, while below alert level is in Sipocot. Let's head over now to the Pampanga River Basin, which was released at 6 p.m., where above alarm is felt at the Rio Chico River at Zaragoza. We also have here the Mid-Pampanga River at Arayat, if I could get my pronunciation right. It is critical at Candaba Swamp. Above alert at the Lower Pampanga River at Sulipan. Alert at Pasak Guagua River at Sasmuan. Below alert are in Mid-Pampanga River at San Isidro and at Penaranda River at Penaranda Bridge. We also have here an hydrological situationer for Magat River. This is the first issuance as of 7 p.m. tonight, which will be valid until the next issuance at 9 o'clock in the morning tomorrow. It says here that the water level as of 6 p.m. for Magat is at 186.01, and that they will open a gate tomorrow morning at 1 meter with an estimated discharge of 160 cubic meters. The areas that are likely to be affected by the opening of this gate are as follows. These are all in Isabela. We have the municipalities of, okay, I got this one somehow, okay, it says here municipalities in Isabela, but there is one here that says Ifugao. So that one place in Ifugao is Alfonso Lista, and the rest here is Isabela, which are in Ramon, San Mateo, Aurora, Cabatuan, Luna, Reina Mercedes, Burgos, Nagilian, and Gamu. Again, those aforementioned areas, except for Alfonso Lista, are municipalities in Isabela Province. For flood bulletin for NCR, Tulyahan River, which was issued at 6 p.m. And the La Mesa Dam as of 6 p.m. tonight, or as of 5 p.m. today, is at 79.81 meters, which is now below overflow level. And still, people living near the riverbanks and in the low-lying areas of the above-mentioned cities, which is at Quezon City and the Camanava area, are and the local disaster risk reduction and management councils concerned are still advised to take appropriate actions, as road, street flooding is possible in several areas due to impounding water, poor or clogged drainage systems, and higher tide levels, which could render some roads not passable. For the weather advisory, as of 5 p.m., for today to tomorrow afternoon, rains with at around 200 millimeters will be felt in, more than 200 millimeters will be felt at Zambales, Bataan, and Occidental Mindoro, while 100 to 200 millimeters of rain will be felt at Ilocos Norte, Ilocos Sur, La Union, Benguet, Pangasinan, Tarlac, Pampanga, Bulacan, Metro Manila, Rizal, Cavite, Laguna, Batangas. And for the 50 to 100 millimeters of rain, we have Apayao, Cagayan, Abra, Kalinga Mountain Province, Ifugao, Isabela, Nueva Ecija, Nueva Vizcaya, Quezon Province, Oriental Mindoro, Marinduque, Palawan, Romblon, and Antique. For tomorrow afternoon to Friday afternoon, more than 200 millimeters of rain will be felt in La Union, Pangasinan, Zambales, while 100 to 200 millimeters of rain will be felt in Ilocos Norte, Ilocos Sur, Abra, Benguet, Tarlac, Pampanga, Bataan, Cavite, Batangas, and Occidental Mindoro, while 50 to 100 millimeters of rain will be felt in Apayao, Kalinga, Mountain Province, Ifugao, Benguet, Nueva Ecija, Nueva Vizcaya, Bulacan, Metro Manila, Rizal, Laguna, Oriental Mindoro, Marinduque, Romblon, and Palawan. And for Friday afternoon to Saturday afternoon, 100 to 200 millimeters of rain will be felt in La Union, Pangasinan, and Zambales, while 50 to 100 millimeters of rain will be felt in Ilocos Norte, Ilocos Sur, Abra, Benguet, Bataan, Occidental Mindoro, and Palawan. For the flood bulletin for NCR, Pasig, Marikina, Laguna, Dubai River Basin, as of 5 p.m. today, the elevation of Upper Wawa Dam remains on overflow level at 135.19 meters. Water courses that are likely to be affected are as follows. Upper Marikina River, we have Rodriguez, Antipolo, and San Mateo Rizal, Quezon City, and Marikina. Lower Marikina River are at Pasig and Mandaluyong, Pasig River, Pasig, Makati, Mandaluyong, and Manila, San Juan River, Quezon City, San Juan, and Manila, the main Laguna Dubai River Basin and other tributaries draining towards the basin, including Pagsanhan River in Pagsanhan, Laguna, Tanay River in Tanay, Rizal, Morong River in Morong, Rizal, San Isidro River in Bay, Laguna, Binyan River in San Pedro and Binyan, Laguna, and San Juan River in Calamba, Laguna. Tributaries include Mango River in Rodriguez, Rizal, Nangka River in Marikina, and San Mateo and Antipolo, Rizal, San Juan River for Quezon City, San Juan in Manila, Cainta River in Cainta, Taytay River in Taytay, and Bully Creek for Pasig and Cainta in Rizal. Citing a source coming from Hazard Web Philippines, okay. If you will give me a moment or two, we have to reload this thing for a bit. From the same page, from the same source, it says here that as we have mentioned, Dante and Emong have been steadily increasing its strength for a while now. And again, we will have to wait for the next couple of minutes before we receive word coming from Pag-asa regarding the 11 p.m. bulletin on all parties involved and all situations involved, which includes Dante and Emong. Let's head over now to the areas that have declared state of calamities as of tonight. Okay, it appears I'm starting to lose signal here at the moment. Okay, I am somewhat losing signal here at the moment. So if ever I might cut off, please stay tuned on your seats. This is on my end, not on Cool FM's end. But we will keep on going as long as we have connections and communication links with you, then we will continue. In related news, a teachers group on Wednesday, July 23, raised alarm over the Department of Education's plan to conduct Saturday makeup classes and implement remote learning during natural disasters. The Teachers' Dignity Coalition, in a statement, warned that the plan could worsen student and teacher burnt out, especially in areas heavily affected by typhoons and the southwest monsoon. Teachers cite policy violations in Saturday class proposal. The TDC opposed DepEd's plan to hold makeup classes on Saturdays to address learning losses caused by class suspensions, saying the move contradicts existing policies that emphasize the importance of rest and family time. According to TDC National Chairperson Benjo Basas, quote, "It is thereof contradictory to require students and teachers to attend makeup classes on Saturdays. DepEd itself has emphasized the importance of rest and family time during weekends by banning homework." At the launch of the expanded school-based feeding program at Sumulong Memorial High School in Antipolo City on July 21, DepEd Secretary Sonny Angara underscored the need for makeup sessions due to frequent weather-related disruptions. Angara said in a mix of English and Filipino, quote, "We're emphasizing that there must be makeup classes because the learning loss is significant. Too many cancellations are affecting the students." He added that these classes could be held on Saturdays or after school hours depending on teacher availability and school logistics. Basas, a public school teacher in Caloocan, emphasized that DepEd policy only requires makeup classes if the mandated 180 school days cannot be met. He added, quote, "This has been the practice for decades and there is no need to disrupt weekends unless absolutely necessary." TDC also raised concerns over reports that some schools are implementing alternative delivery modes, such as online classes and printed modules, even in areas still reeling from storm damage. Basas noted, quote, "These directives are not only impractical but also lack empathy. Expecting them to prioritize academic modules or online classes in this situation is unrealistic." However, Basas cited DepEd Order Number 22 Series of 2024, which clearly states that ADMs are not mandatory during class suspensions caused by natural disasters. He concluded, quote, "We urge the DepEd to stay true to its own policies and show compassion during this difficult time." At this time, it is now exactly 11 o'clock. We should be getting information coming from Pag-asa at this point in time. But we have yet to receive official posting at the moment. And while we are waiting for the information to be uploaded to the general public and becomes available to everybody, we will be proceeding now to the areas that have currently. Okay, so this is the 51st heavy rainfall warning bulletin that was issued at 11 o'clock. That has been issued at 11 o'clock. Right now, actually. This is for the NCR division of Pag-asa, where yellow heavy rainfall warning is issued in Zambales, Bataan, Pampanga, Tarlac, Metro Manila, Rizal, Cavite, Laguna, Batangas, and portions of Bulacan and Quezon province. While light to moderate with occasional heavy rains are felt over portions of Nueva Ecija, Bulacan, Quezon, and may affect nearby areas. Okay, we have just received word within the last couple of minutes that President Ferdinand Marcos Jr. has arrived at the Villamor Air Base at 10:07 p.m. on Wednesday, according to the Presidential Communications Office. This has just came into us. This comes following a successful meeting or a visit by the President regarding the trade deal between the Philippines and the United States, which cut off from 20%, I believe, to 19%. As originally promised, through and through, we're gonna check we're gonna tell you the areas that have currently are currently under state of calamity at the moment. I just have to get all available information as we speak. And I just have to get it while we're still waiting for the Pag-asa information. Since yesterday, the entire province of Cavite has already declared state of calamity, and now we have the city of Manila. The city of Manila has made it apparent that they're now already on state of calamity, as well as the city of Marikina and Las Piñas. Meycauayan City is also under state of calamity. We also have here, let's see. We also have Agoncillo in Batangas that have also declared state of calamity as well. Kalumpit in Bulacan is also under state of calamity. And so as, okay, this has just came into us within a short time ago. The province of Bataan is now also under state of calamity. Within the last couple of minutes ago, they have just declared state of calamity. The province of Pampanga is currently reviewing whether they will do the same, whether they would declare state of calamity. We also have the city of Malabon. They have also declared state of calamity. The Gupan City has also declared state of calamity, as well as Calasiao, and in Malasiqui and Umingan, which is also in Pangasinan. Sebaste in Antique is also under state of calamity, as is Cebu City. Rodriguez Rizal is now also under state of calamity, and as well as in Cainta. Cainta is also on state of calamity. Balagtas in Bulacan is also under state of calamity, as is Paniki in Tarlac. Kamiling in Tarlac is also under state of calamity. So overall, we have 20 areas so far, or more than 20, that have already declared state of calamities at the moment. And we are foreseeing that there may be more. Let's see what else we have in here. I'll be reloading to see if we now have any additional information coming from Maine. Maine Pag-asa now. As the time hits to 11:06, you're still watching koolNews Primetime with yours truly, DJ Sen. We'll be with you up until midnight tonight as we continue our coverage at the onslaught of the southwest monsoon. And this intensification that Emong has been dealing with is very terrifying at the same time, because the mere fact that there are we only have a little bit amount of time before its imminent landfall in within the Ilocos region is absolutely insane. That's I mean, that really is the true definition of you shouldn't waste time. Time is a finite resource, and that we shouldn't take it. Excuse me. We should take it very seriously. Okay. Aside from the situation right now of these two typhoons that has been meeting as if they were friends in action, we have a news right here coming from Ilocos Sur, as a man has drowned while saving his grandson in Barangay Pugos at Cabugao in Ilocos Sur on Tuesday, July 22. Police identified the victim as Nestor Virina, age 66, a resident of Barangay Quezon in Cabugao. Investigation said that the victim and grandsons Daryl James Montero de la Cruz and Joshua Castillo were swimming at the beach when Castillo was taken by the strong current. The victim rescued Castillo, but both were swept away by the strong current. De la Cruz sought help from residents who were able to rescue Virina and Castillo, but Virina was taken to a hospital where he was declared dead. Let's see what else do we have in here. As we continue right here on koolNews Primetime with the time at 11:09 in the evening. Let's see, do we have any other information coming from Pag-asa? We're still waiting for the 11 o'clock bulletin as we speak, fellows of the society. How's my situation here at the CEN headquarters, if you may ask? Well, it's not raining here so far because, again, the wind has been pushing away to a different direction. And here we are. We now have a bulletin for Dante. We don't have an update yet for Emong, but we're going to read it for you as of 11 o'clock tonight, which is valid for broadcast until the next bulletin at 5 a.m. tomorrow. Dante slightly intensifies as it continues to move northwestward. Dante was estimated, based on all available data, was located at 815 kilometers east-northeast of extreme northern Luzon, with a maximum sustained winds of 75 kilometers per hour near the center, and gustiness of up to 90 kilometers per hour, and it is moving northwestward at 15 kilometers per hour. And again, there is no wind signal currently hoisted because of Dante. However, severe winds, especially strong to gale force gusts over the following areas, will be felt for the rest of the day today, for the rest of the night tonight, are in Central Luzon, Metro Manila, Calabarzon, Bicol Region, Mimaropa, Visayas, Zamboanga del Norte, Misamis Occidental, Lanao del Norte, Camiguin, Dinagat Islands, and Davao Oriental. For tomorrow, we have Central Luzon, Metro Manila, Calabarzon, Bicol Region, Mimaropa, the entire Visayas, Zamboanga del Norte, Misamis Occidental, Lanao del Norte, Camiguin, and Davao Oriental. For Friday, we have Isabela, Quirino, Nueva Vizcaya, Central Luzon, Metro Manila, Bicol Region, Mimaropa, the entire Visayas, Zamboanga del Norte, Misamis Occidental, Lanao del Norte, Camiguin, and Davao Oriental. A gale warning has been issued earlier today at 5 p.m. where up to 6 meters of very rough seas will be felt in the western seaboard of Pangasinan. Up to 4.5 meters are at the western seaboards of Zambales and Bataan. For up to 4 meters, we have the seaboard of Lubang Island, the western seaboard of Occidental Mindoro, and the eastern seaboard of Isabela. For up to 3.5 meters, we have the western seaboards of Ilocos Sur, La Union, Cavite, Batangas, and northern Palawan, including Calamian Islands and the eastern seaboard of mainland Cagayan. Up to 3 meters, we have the seaboards of Batanes, Marinduque, and Calayan Group of Islands, the western seaboard of Pabuyan Group of Islands, the southern seaboard of Quezon Province, the eastern seaboard of Oriental Mindoro, the northern and western seaboards of Romblon, and the northeastern seaboard of Aurora. While up to 2.5 meters will be felt in the remaining seaboards of Babuyan Islands, Bataan, Cavite, the seaboards of Isabela, Pampanga, Bulacan, Metro Manila, and Surigao del Sur, the western seaboards of Bicol Region, southern Palawan and Antique, and the eastern seaboard of Davao Oriental. And up to 2 meters will be felt in the seaboard of mainland Cagayan, Aklan, and northern Samar, the remaining seaboard of Aurora, Bicol Region, Batangas, Occidental Mindoro, Oriental Mindoro, Palawan, and Romblon, the southwestern seaboard of Negros Occidental and Iloilo, and the western seaboard of Guimaras. Dante is forecast to move generally northwestward over the Philippine Sea for the next 24 hours before moving west-northwestward towards the Ryukyu Islands and then East China Sea. On the track forecast, Dante may exit the Philippine area of responsibility tomorrow afternoon or evening. Dante is forecast to remain as a tropical storm throughout the forecast period, but further intensification into a severe tropical storm remains less likely, but is not ruled out. And the next tropical cyclone bulletin regarding Dante will be issued tomorrow at 5 a.m. We are still waiting for Emong. However, we do have a bulletin coming from the Southern Luzon Division of Pagasa, where heavy rainfall warning has been issued in the following areas. Red heavy rainfall warning is being felt at Oriental, Mindoro, and Romblon, and yellow warning for Albay. And the next warning will be issued in their area at 2 a.m. tomorrow. For, let's see, what else do we have in here? Sighting information now coming from, where is this? Sighting information coming from the PWS-PSU. The eye of Tropical Storm Emong is starting to form, which indicates that it is still intensifying as of this time. And tomorrow, it would possibly hit between Pangasinan, La Union, and Ilocos Sur within the aforementioned three provinces area and will travel through northern Luzon throughout the night, tomorrow night. And until it reaches the north end of Luzon. Let's see. Do we now have a bulletin for Emong? We are still waiting for one, and we don't have one as of now. Again, Emong is far more dangerous compared to Dante, because the Fujiwara effect, as we've been telling you for quite some time now, has apparently took in effect when it comes to situations like these. These has not happened. The Fujiwara effect did not happen for a very long time. Imagine that. You had to go back through time because of the obvious fact that Emong is a very fast one indeed, in terms of both strength and speed. Let's see what else do we have in here. This is from westernpacificweather.com, where there are statistics that are showing that Emong will undergo a rapid intensification phase over the next 24 to 36 hours. There is a very high chance, on the basis of logistic regression and the consensus coming from RIPA, or the Rapid Intensification Phase Aid. Based on the last satellite image before sunset, you can barely see our country. You can barely see the islands of this country. And because of the aforementioned effects of the southwest monsoon, combined by the two dangerous storms that we are currently feeling at the moment. And let's see, do we have any reports regarding the statistics? Okay, rain has apparently came back here. Rain apparently came back here at the CEN headquarters, and it's really fast. Imagine that, sudden drop. And that would indicate that rain really isn't over yet. As of, what time is this? As of 11 p.m., this is the Marikina River water level update as of 11 p.m. This is 14 meters. 14 meters. 14 meters is the current situation for Marikina River. Again, we don't have any other information coming from Emong, but we will try to have said bulletin as much as possible, as soon as possible. In the meantime, as the time hits to 11:19 in the evening right here in this country, please stand by. koolNews Primetime. We'll be back in just a moment. Stay along with us.
Dala ako ng Mercury Drug.
Pabili ng Celine Plus, News Z Plus at isang Gary V.
Gary V?
Isa na ring Maki.
Ha?
Kasi may pa-concert ang Unilab at Mercury Drug. Ang alagang Suki Fest. Just buy Unilab products, use your Mercury Drug Suki card, and upload your receipts to the alagang Unilab Rewards FB Messenger. Minimum points required. Terms and conditions apply. July 31 na sa Smart Araneta. Unilab Mercury Drug. Celebrating 80 years of caring for you.
Promo runs from January 1 to December 31, 2025. Per DOH FDA CDRR permit number 1194 series of 2024. Ascorbic acid zinc is the generic name of Celine Plus. Phenylephrine HCl chlorpheniramine maleate paracetamol plus zinc is the generic name of Neozep Z Plus. If symptoms persist, consult your doctor.
Enjoy unlimited entertainment with PLDT Home Fiber Netflix Plan 1599. Get unlimited fiber with free speed boost and only calls to Smart and TNT. Existing Netflix subscribers can keep their current plan and enjoy 279 pesos savings per month. Free speed boost. Promo runs from January 1 to June 30, 2025. Promo is extended until September 30, 2025 as approved by DTI-FTEB per DTI Fair Trade Permit number FTEB-209-209061 series of 2024.
Servisyong totoo, produktong garantisado. Madaling kausap at madaming magpapayo. May Uno Plus na kalidad. Mag-Uno Plus, mag-Uno Plus. Para sa Uno Plus, kalidad na maaasahan mo. Serbisyong swak sa'yo. Bumisita lang sa Uno Plus Facebook page.
Dagdag na puhunan para sa negosyo, bagong equipment, or additional supplies. Grow your way with BDO Multipurpose Loan. Sa tulong ng BDO Multipurpose Loan, kaya nang mag-level up ng negosyo mo. Apply for a BDO Multipurpose Loan now and enjoy up to 30,000 pesos in waived loan fees. Visit any BDO branch. BDO, we find ways.
Terms and conditions apply. Promo period is from March 1 to October 31, 2025 for DTI Trade Permit number 214786 series of 2025. BDO is regulated by the Bangko Sentral ng Pilipinas.
Tagtuyo, tag-ulan, tag-init, taglamig. Laging handa ang kapote ni Junjun. Kahit anong season or occasion, always ready ang kapote ni Junjun. Trust Condoms. Pag may kapote, kampante. Kaya taga roon, taga rito, taga saan ka man, dapat laging ready ang sikat na kapote ni Junjun.
Trust Condoms, pang family planning na abot kamay at abot kaya para sa lahat.
TLC, kasama ni Mommy sa pag-alaga sa kids daily. With lysine plus B vitamins. Tulong para may gana kumain. Ang sarap kumain. Alaga ni Mommy para sa lakas, sigla at laki. May 100% Reni Vitamin C plus Vitamin B Complex. Tulong sa kanilang lakas at sigla at CGF plus Vitamin D. Tulong sa paglaki. With the help of Propan TLC's essential nutrients, along with proper diet and exercise, ready ang kids daily. Tulong para sa lakas, sigla at laki. Gonna be healthy. Propan TLC. Gonna be healthy. Propan TLC. Mahalagang paalala, ang Propan TLC ay hindi gamot at hindi dapat gamiting panggamot sa anumang uri ng sakit.
Para sa mga minamahal naming biyahero, thank you for choosing Biogesic sa biyaheng ginhawa from headache. Jody Santa Maria po, tandaan, ang headache ay pwedeng makaantala sa inyong biyahe. Kaya sa inyong hand carry items, dapat laging may Biogesic, anytime, anywhere. Ingat!
Alagang Unilab yan.
Paracetamol is a generic name of Biogesic. If symptoms persist, consult your doctor.
Wala ka na namang energy. Paano na yung gusto mong gawin sa life? Next time na lang ulit? Gawin mo na! Mag-Enervon Z Plus so you can help level up your health with extra energy with proper diet and exercise. Start living the life you want because life begins with energy. Enervon Z Plus.
Unilab yan.
Multivitamins plus zinc is the generic name of Enervon Z Plus. If symptoms persist, consult your doctor.
Kung para sa atin, sipon lang yan. Para sa kanya,
Hindi ako makalaro. Hindi ako makalabas. Hindi ako makaskool.
huwag i-delay ang paggaling. Bigyan agad siya ng Neozep for Kids. May triple ginhawa relief para sa pagbahing, baradong ilong, at lagnat. Para recover agad,
Enjoy din agad!
Alagang Unilab yan. Phenylephrine HCl chlorpheniramine maleate paracetamol is the generic name of Neozep. If symptoms persist, consult your doctor.
11:25. We welcome you back to koolNews Primetime. Apologies for that short wait, to say the least. Just had some technical difficulties here at the moment, but we will continue. And I'm running out of breath because obviously I ran. Just had some emergency chores to do, but regardless, we will have to continue. Let's see, do we now have... Okay, we don't have the forecast track yet for Emong. Well, tough luck. We will have to wait for a while before we receive such information coming from Emong, which is also going to be posted at the same time at 11 o'clock. But it's now already 11:25, so why bother waiting? For weather advisory number 34 issued tonight at 11 o'clock for Emong and Southwest Monsoon, we have here for tonight to tomorrow evening 200 millimeters or more than 200 millimeters of rain will be felt in Zambales, Bataan, and Occidental Mindoro, while 100 to 200 millimeters of rain will be felt in Ilocos Norte, Ilocos Sur, La Union, Benguet, Pangasinan, Tarlac, Pampanga, Bulacan, Rizal, Metro Manila, Cavite, Laguna, and Batangas, while 50 to 100 millimeters of rain will be felt in Apayao, Cagayan, Abra, Kalinga Mountain Province, Ifugao, Isabela, Nueva Ecija, Nueva Vizcaya, Quezon Province, Oriental Mindoro, Marinduque, Romblon, Antique, and Palawan. For tomorrow evening to Friday evening, 200 millimeters of rain, more than 200 millimeters of rain, will be felt in La Union, Pangasinan, and Zambales, while 100 to 200 will be for Ilocos Norte, Ilocos Sur, Abra, Benguet, Tarlac, Bataan, Pampanga, Cavite, Batangas, and Occidental Mindoro, while 50 to 100 will be felt in Apayao, Kalinga, Mountain Province, Ifugao, Nueva Ecija, Nueva Vizcaya, Bulacan, Rizal, Metro Manila, Laguna, Marinduque, Oriental Mindoro, Romblon, and Palawan. For Friday evening to Saturday afternoon, 100 to 200 millimeters of rain will be felt in La Union, Pangasinan, and Zambales, while 50 to 100 millimeters of rain will be felt at Ilocos Norte, Ilocos Sur, Abra, Benguet, Bataan, Occidental Mindoro, and Palawan. So far, we don't have any other information coming from Emong until we receive one, which we'll have to wait for a while before it gets posted right here on Pag-asa's official page. So in the meantime, let's head over now to the other news and information relating to our ongoing coverage. If time still remains permits, which we still have, don't worry. There's nothing to worry about. As we've noted earlier, before the commercial break began, President Ferdinand Marcos Jr. has arrived. He has returned back from the United States to right here in the Philippines earlier tonight at 10 o'clock, around 10 o'clock, at the Villamor Air Base in Pasay. This comes following a successful visit of the President to the United States, where he met with U.S. President Donald Trump to discuss about the trade deal and the tariffs that were put against the Philippines. And as a result, we had a subtraction of 1% of the tariff from 20% to 19%, which some senators have lamented. Some senators have lamented and was disappointed over the president's failure to cut the tariff even more lower. Senator J.V. Ejercito, for one, questioned the Trump administration's treatment on the Philippine government and Filipinos in general. Ejercito pointed out, quote, "We are at a huge disadvantage. I thought Americans consider us little brown brothers. Why do we always seem to be left out in these kinds of discussions? I hope they will at least make it fair if we are truly seen as allies. This is grossly disadvantageous to the Philippines." Senator Ping Lacson also said he believes the 19% versus zero tariffs is definitely not the most fair deal between decades-old friends or allies like the United States and the Philippines. Lacson added, quote, It is the worst insult that a host can throw at his guest. It is time for us to look for other trade partners. Senator Amy Marcos, the president's sister, also expressed her disappointment on the outcome of the negotiations. Marcos pointed out, quote, "I have yet to see the final agreement. However, a mere 1% reduction in tariff rates for Philippine goods while having zero tariffs for U.S. goods certainly does not look like a win for the Philippines." 19 tariffs for the 9% tariffs for the Philippines and then 0% tariff for America. How did we win here? She lamented. Let's check now with the recent data from the NDRRMC because many of you wanted to know about the numbers. So we're going to read it for you if you will give me a moment or two. I don't know if their website is updated at this time, so we're just gonna check the situation room at the moment. Let's see. Weather situation or flood advisories or disaster reports. Okay, I think it's this one. But I don't think we have... where's that thing? I think it's this one. Okay, we don't have a summarized report. We don't have a summarized report here, but as I checked the website from the NDRMC, it says here there are plenty of reports of regions that are affected because of the effects of Krising, Dante, Emong, and the southwest monsoon. For Cordillera Administrative Region or CAR, we have 8 reports. For Region 1, we have 10. For Region 2, we have 8. Region 3 is 7. NCR is 8. Calabarzon is 10. Mimaropa is 12. Region 5 is 4. Region... where's that thing? Region 7 is 3. Region 7 is 3. Region 8 is 0. The NIR, the Negros Island region, is 5. Caraga is 4. Region 11 is 4. Region 10 is 10. Region 12 is 4. Region 12 is 4. And the BARMM is 5. So Mimaropa is the one with the huge amount of reports. And if we click on that thing, do we have other... okay, we do have a analysis coming from... Okay. In the meantime, let's see if we have a bulletin now for Emong before we could provide you the situation report from NDRMC. And there we have it. We now have an update. So it has indeed undergo a rapid intensification phase as we have initially predicted and projected. We're going to read the entire bulletin for you. As of 11 p.m. tonight, Emong slightly intensifies while moving southwestward over the West Philippine Sea. The center of Tropical Storm Emong was estimated based on all available data 235 kilometers west of Sinait, Ilocos Sur, with a maximum sustained winds of 85 kilometers per hour near the center and gustiness of up to 105 kilometers per hour. It is moving southwestward at 15 kilometers per hour. Signal number 2 is now being raised in the northwestern portion of Pangasinan, while signal number 1 is being raised in Ilocos Norte, Ilocos Sur, La Union, the central and the remaining northwestern portions of Pangasinan, as well as the northern portion of Zambales, Apayao, Abra, Kalinga Mountain Province, Benguet, Ifugao, Cagayan, including the Babuyan Group of Islands, the northern and western portions of Isabela, the western portion of Nueva Vizcaya. The enhanced southwest monsoon will bring strong to gale force gusts over the following areas. For the rest of the day today, we have Central Luzon, Metro Manila, Calabarzon, Bicol Region, Mimaropa, Visayas, Zamboanga del Norte, Misamis Occidental, Lanao del Norte, Camiguin, Dinagat Islands, and Davao Occidental. For tomorrow, not Davao Occidental, it's Davao Oriental. For tomorrow, we have Central Luzon, Metro Manila, Calabarzon, Bicol Region, Mimaropa, Visayas, Zamboanga del Norte, Misamis Occidental, Lanao del Norte, Camiguin, and Davao Oriental. For Friday, we have Isabela, Quirino, Nueva Vizcaya, Central Luzon, Metro Manila, Bicol Region, Mimaropa, Visayas, Zamboanga del Norte, Misamis Occidental, Lanao del Norte, Camiguin, and Davao Oriental. We have gale warning. This is still 5 p.m. today, as we have already reported for you. And it says here that Emong is forecast to move generally southwestward today before looping over the West Philippine Sea tomorrow. When we meant looping, we meant a U-turn. Due to its interaction with Tropical Storm Dante, which is the Fujiwara effect. On the track forecast, Emong may make landfall over the Ilocos region and then may pass close to the Babuyan Group of Islands. Emong may reach severe tropical storm category tomorrow morning. However, further intensification into typhoon before its landfall is not ruled out. The next tropical cyclone bulletin will be issued at 2 in the morning tomorrow. So based on the forecast track for Emong, we have here 8 a.m., which is tomorrow morning. It will turn into a severe tropical storm. Then 8 p.m. on the same day tomorrow, which is tomorrow night, it may turn into a typhoon. And then it will, as it makes landfall towards the Ilocos region by tomorrow morning, it will be a severe tropical storm. We also want to remind you that the 48-hour forecast, which is at 8 p.m. on July 25, the movement speed of it is northeast and 40 kilometers per hour, which is the maximum speed that Emong would do once probably landfall will conclude. And subsequently, 8 p.m. on July 27, that is a Sunday, it will turn into a low pressure area and it will be outside of the Philippine area of responsibility. Following the recent issuance of the bulletin for both Emong and Dante, we will now reload all of our information sites right here to make way for additional information before we wrap it up. As the time hits to 11:38, you're still with us right here on our continuing coverage. This is night three of our continuing coverage with koolNews as well as TGON News. And it appears we don't have any other information for now aside from that one, since it has just been released at the moment. So let's head over now to our respective trusted news sites regarding NDRRMC. Okay, let's see. All right. So this is still in relating to the ongoing onslaught of heavy rains that we've been experiencing for a while now. After missing for 3 days, the body of the female owner of the SUV that fell into a creek in Caloocan City was found in Bulacan on Wednesday. According to a report, the woman's body was found past 2 p.m. in the waters of Barangay Taliptip in Bulacan, Bulacan. The woman's family confirmed her identity based on the necklace and clothes she was wearing. The deceased was one of 2 passengers inside the SUV that was swept away by the flood in Camarin in North Caloocan on Monday evening. Before the discovery, the Caloocan City Disaster Risk Reduction and Management Office looked for the missing passenger along the Marilao River. Earlier, the body of the SUV driver was found on Tuesday. According to the 70-year-old driver's wife, her husband was able to call them just before they disappeared and was asking for rescuers to help them. Some of the witnesses said they tried to push the floating SUV to the shore away from deeper water, but they failed to save the 2 passengers inside the stricken vehicle. Reporters have reached out to the police and the woman's family, but they declined to comment on the matter. Caloocan and Marilao experienced light rain throughout the day while a light drizzle persisted in Fairview, Quezon City, but no flooding was observed. In NDRMC's news, as the death toll from the combined effects of the southwest monsoon and severe tropical storm Krising, as well as the 2 other storms, Dante and Emong, has risen to 7. In its latest report, the NDRMC said the newly reported fatality was recorded in Metro Manila. Previously, the agency had reported 3 deaths in northern Mindanao and 1 each in Davao Region, Caraga Region, and Mimaropa. 3 people remain missing in Metro Manila, while 1 person was reported injured. The missing and injured individuals from Metro Manila are included in the NDRMC's nationwide tally of 8 missing persons and 7 injuries. Damage to infrastructure has reached 562.3 million pesos, with the Ilocos region accounting for 314.6 million pesos and Western Visayas for 122.1 million pesos. Agricultural losses were estimated at 132.9 million pesos, with a bulk of 112.9 million pesos reported in Mimaropa. A total of 1,412,845 individuals, or 401,439 families, have been affected by the recent weather disturbances. In news relating to the Department of Agriculture, as the damage to the country's crops and livestock sectors due to adverse weather conditions has reached over 300 million pesos. In its report, the Department of Agriculture, DRMOC, said the damage and losses to rice, corn, cassava, high-value crops, fisheries, livestock and poultry, and agricultural infrastructure stood at 323.15 million pesos, with volume of production loss at 10,595 metric tons. The combined weather disturbances affected 14,772 farmers and fisherfolk and 15,868 hectares of agricultural areas in Ilocos Region, Cagayan Valley, Central Luzon, Calabarzon, Mimaropa, Bicol Region, Western Visayas, and Soc-Sargen. The Agriculture Department said the following assistance are available: 545.56 million pesos worth of agricultural inputs from BA Regional Field Offices 1, 2, 3, 4A, 4B, 6 and 12. 500 bags of rice stocks from the National Food Authority has been issued to local government units of Palawan for distribution. Quick Response Fund, or QRF, for the rehabilitation and recovery of affected areas. 400 million pesos for the Survival and Recovery Loan Program of the Agricultural Credit Policy Council, with up to 25,000 pesos loanable amount payable in 3 years at 0 interest. An initial amount of 268 million pesos for the indemnification of 45,980 insured affected farmers through the Philippine Crop Insurance Corporation. According to Agriculture Secretary Tu Laurel Jr., quote, essential resources, including seeds and financial aid, are readily available to help our stakeholders recover swiftly. We want our farmers and fisher folks to know that the government is fully committed to supporting them, especially during these challenging times. In relating news, still in relating news, Pangilinan-led Meralco on Wednesday afternoon said it is now close to fully restoring power services in flood-hit areas as less than 2,800 customers continue to be hit by the outages brought about by inclement weather conditions. And an advisory, Meralco said 2,790 customers are affected by power outages as of 4 p.m. on Wednesday, July 23. Majority of whom were in Cavite, Metro Manila, and Bulacan. This is down from 12,000 as of 7 a.m. and 167,000 customers as of 7 a.m. on Tuesday, July 22. According to Meralco Vice President Joe Zaldarriaga, quote, as we near completion of our restoration activities, we would like to thank our customers for their patience and understanding and assure them that we will continue to closely monitor the weather situation and respond to electricity-related incidents while prioritizing safety. The chairman and the owner of Meralco, Manny B. Pangilinan, is also the chairman of TV5. Meralco constructs, operates, and maintains electric distribution systems in the cities and municipalities of Bulacan, Cavite, Metro Manila, and Rizal, as well as certain areas in the provinces of Batangas, Laguna, Pampanga, and Quezon Province. The Department of Transportation on Wednesday said it would offer today, together with the Philippine Ports Authority and the Philippine Coast Guard, free rides to commuters stranded due to flooding caused by Habagat. DOTR said, quote, the Department of Transportation, Philippine Ports Authority, and Philippine Coast Guard will again deploy buses and trucks today, July 23, this is a recap, to service for free the passengers stranded due to flooding in compliance with the order of the President to ensure the safe travel of commuters. The buses and trucks fly the following routes: Quiapo to Fairview, Quiapo to Angono, Legarda to Angono, Lawton to Alabang, Rojas Boulevard to Sucat. On Tuesday, free rides were also offered to stranded commuters. The Philippine Coast Guard also deployed its buses for the free ride. In the meantime, let's check over now with more information coming from the world of social media. While we're still at it, do we still have additional information as time goes by? We have a flood update from the Pasig City PIO. As of 11:30 p.m. for Manggahan, we have Kabayanihan, Corner Karikitan in Karangalan Village in Barangay Manggahan, where water level is at 2 inches or 5.08 centimeters. And at St. Joseph, Metroville Subdivision, Felix Avenue, where water level is at 1 foot. At Santa Lucia, we have 9th Street in Riverside, where water level is also at 1 foot. For the evacuation update, as of 11 p.m., 2,246 families, which comprises of 7,818 individuals, are still on evacuation centers, which is 20 evacuation centers across 11 barangays within the city of Pasig. Let's head over now to the news that has been the other news that has been circulating for a while now, and that is the PNP chief Nicolas Torre accepting the challenge from acting Davao City Mayor Baste Duterte for a match. And I think, do we have an article about that thing? Let me try to search one. Let me try to find one here. Okay, we have one article. This is coming from Inquirer.net. Acting Davao City Mayor Baste Duterte challenged Philippine National Police Chief General Nicolas Torre III to a fist fight. And it says here that Torres said in an interview with reporters in Calabarzon on Wednesday, quote, "It's just right. Many of our citizens now are in need of help and affected by the storms and the floods," which is referring to the acting Davao City Mayor's JAB, which is a proposal to use the fight for a charity event, to turn it into a charity event to raise funds for people affected by the onslaught of the southwest monsoon. He added, quote, "So maybe this is a very good time for a charity boxing match. We can do it on Sunday at the Araneta Coliseum. It's okay with me if he really is serious." Torre even humorously suggested having Filipino boxing legend Manny Pacquiao be the referee in their proposed match. This is not the first time the Davao mayor and the PNP chief traded punches. Torre, who was then a major general, 2-star rank, was appointed to the PNP chief last June, which also promoted him to the rank of general in the form of 4 stars. Duterte said Torres' promotion was not based on merit and had the police officer jump up several ranks to get the job. In response, Torre pointed out that former President Rodrigo Duterte appointed ex-Davao top cop and now Senator Ronald Bato de la Rosa, who was then a brigadier general, 1-star rank, to be the PNP chief in 2016. Last 9 minutes before we leave the airwaves, and subsequently last 9 minutes of Wednesday, the 23rd of July, we are now going to repeat to you the hotlines that you can call for if in case you need help, you and your family, or perhaps your entire neighborhood needs help at this situation that we're currently at right now. Once again, here are the headlines. Here are the hotlines that you can call at this time. National Emergency Hotline 911, National Emergency Hotline 911, and the RMC hotlines 02-8911-1406, 8912-2665, 8912-5668, and 8911-1873. For the Bureau of Fire Protection, 8426-0219 or 8426-0246. Philippine Coast Guard, 8527-3877 or 8527-8482. Philippine National Police Hotline 117, PNP Hotline 117, or send TXT PNP all caps to 2920, or contact them through landline at 8722-0650 or mobile number 0917 847-5757. MMDA Hotline 136, MMDA Hotline 136, or 882-4151-277, Local 333. Philippine Red Cross, 8527-8385-295. DSWD for smart numbers, for smart subscribers, 0943-464-8026 or 0943 4648086. For Globe subscribers, 0995-715-3926 or 0995-715-3934. Department of Transportation Hotline 7890 or 0918-884-8484. DPWH Hotline 16502 or 0961-684-7084. Pagasa Hotline 8284-0800. Again, that's 8284-0800. North Luzon Expressway 135,000. SETEX 0920-9672-839. SLEX 8584-4688. Skyway 8776-7777 or 0915-625-6231 or 0939-500-6910. Your city says hotlines at NCR. For Caloocan South, 8288-7717. For North Caloocan, 8277-2885, 888-25664. or 0916-797-6365 or 0947-796-4372. Makati City 8870-1000. Malabon City 8921-6009 or 0942-372-9891 or 0919-062-5588. Again, that's 0919-062-5588. Mandaluyong City 8532-2189 or 8532-2402. Marikina City Rescue 161 or 8646-2436 or 8646-2426. Muntinlupa City 137-175 or 8373-5165 or 0921-542-7123 or 0927-257-9322. Manila 89271335 or 8978-5312. Again, that's 8978-5312. Navotas 8288-1111 or 0917-521-8578, 0908-886-8578 or 0922-8888-578. Parañaque City 8829-0922. Pasig City 8643-40. Again, that's 8643-0000. Pateros 8642-5159. Pasay 833-8512 or 8551-7777. Quezon City 122 or 028-372-3821 local 4147 or 2111. Again, that's 8372-3821 local 4147 or 2111. San Juan City 137-135 local 160 161 162 163 164 or 0976-5199-752. That is only for Viber users. Taguig City 0917-550-3727. Valenzuela City, we have 8292-1405 or 0915-259-8376. For Red Cross, Caloocan, we have 8366-0380. For Parañaque, Red Cross Parañaque, 8836-4790. Red Cross Mandaluyong 8571-9894 or 8986-9952. Red Cross Manila 8527-2161 or 8527-3539. Makati City Red Cross 8403-6267 or 8403-5826. Red Cross Quezon City 0917-854-2956. And Red Cross Valenzuela 8432-0273. As the time hits to 11:58 in the evening, first and foremost, we would like to thank, the staff and management of TGON, as well as the entire team here at Cool FM, who has continuously nonstop bringing you this one-of-a-kind coverage that we have so far. And it appears that because of recent developments surrounding Emong, we may actually have a night 4 of our ongoing coverage of the onslaught of this very bad weather condition that we are facing here in this country. To all of our frontliners, to all of those who are risking their lives, to all our volunteers, to all our rescuers, stay safe. Your bravery is and will always be appreciated and admired by the Filipino people. Your resilience is always there at your hearts, as much as we care for all of you, as much as we worry about your safety. Regardless, you still take the selfless task to serve not only the people, but also the nation. And to our viewers and listeners of Cool News Primetime, thank you very much for still sticking with us. as we continue our ongoing coverage within the next couple of hours time. And that is going to be less than a minute actually before midnight. So I couldn't say within the next couple of hours. Again, at 10:30 in the evening, every now and then. I mean, we are in a situation where we cannot say whether will it end or will it not end within a blink of an eye. But at the end of the day, we face the harsh reality that it's still there. We will have to wait for a while before the sun finally arrives in this country. It is now Thursday. The 24th of July, and it is now exactly 12 midnight. And that brings us to an end here on koolNews Primetime. For more news, updates, and information, stay with Kool FM. Stay with me, as what the song goes. Until then, from all of us here at Kool FM, on behalf of koolNews, Kool FM, and TGON News, stay safe, take care. Hope your family is safe and sound. And if in case you're still at your evacuation centers, stay there until authorities say you're free to go, and don't leave your pets behind. This has been DJ San. Thank you very much for watching. We'll see you on night 4 of our ongoing coverage of the onslaught of the Southwest Monsoon. Maraming salamat at magandang umaga, bayang inuulan